Hey everyone, we're back with video 16 of how to mix and master a song inside your home studio. Scott Wiggins with recordingsolution.com. We've done drums, bass, vocals. We have some instruments in, guitars and stuff like that. Fiddle, steel, but we haven't EQ'd or compressed them yet. We'll get to that in another video, or 2 or 4. And right now we have this effect on the vocal.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you.
Just a delay. It's eighth delay. I personally would rather use a delay on this song. We can see what a reverb would sound like, so let's do that. So I'm gonna create a new track. I'm gonna do a stereo aux input. I'm gonna call it Vox Verb. I'm gonna put it out the main Vox mix bus, the all Vox bus that every vocal will be dubbing into, even background. I'm gonna solo save it, so when I solo this, it doesn't mute these tracks. That's what they call it in Pro Tools. I'm gonna assign it input an empty bus, rename it Vox Verb, and then I'm gonna send a copy, just like we did the delay, a copy of the vocal off the main vocal bus to the Vox Verb that we just set up right there. And I'm just gonna have it up. I'll mute the delay. You can use any verb, any stock verb, any third-party verb, reverb, it does not matter. I just got this new Lustrous Plates verb from Slate Digital, so I want to check that out. All right, let's see here.
Well, how am I gonna do?
Let's see if there's any cool presets we can use on vocals. Hinge vocal, I don't know what that is.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need.
It's cool. Let's do a mono vox. See what that sounds like.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you.
Because the delay that I have on is spreading out.
Well, how am I gonna? Well, how?
The delay is very subtle, and that's going kind of stereo. And let's see if we can do a mono reverb and see what it sounds like together.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you that I love you, baby. I need you back in my life.
So, just to go over some controls. Obviously, dry, wet, that means 100% wet, which is what we want if we have a auxiliary track that we're sending to. You want that auxiliary track reverb plugin to have 100% wet, because this controls how much reverb you're sending. If you had it directly on the vocal track, which you can do, this would be your send knob of how much reverb is going to be on the vocal, if that makes sense. This particular plugin, you can mess with the modulation, it's different sounds. This is a big one right here, that if you learn what this does, it's important. This is pre-delay, so it means it sets a millisecond delay from when the dry vocal ends and then the time you hear the delay or the reverb. So it adds a delay in between the dry vocal and the reverb. So that is important if you are trying to keep the focus and clarity of the vocal up front and not have it washed out. You can have the vocal get the dry vocal get through, and then milliseconds after it's done, then you hear the reverb, and it's still, so it lets that vocal sit present and up front. So mess around with that pre-delay. So let's do that right now. I'll exaggerate it here.
Well, how am I gonna?
So there's no pre-delay on there. So listen to how washed out it sounds.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need.
Sounds like you're in a bathroom. So I'm gonna turn that pre-delay up and listen to how the dry vocal gets more present and then the time before you hear the listen for the delay before you hear the reverb.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you that I love you, baby. I need you back in my life. I need you to.
So that's how you can get these cool sounding reverbs that just kind of sit in the background behind the vocal. So let's do large vocal. Give you an example.
Well, how am I gonna do? Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you.
Turn down the time, I think.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you that.
So it kind of sounds like the delay we set up on the previous video, because you're using pre-delay. So in this essence, it's kind of the same thing. That's why I like using delay over reverb sometimes, because you get that effect where it doesn't wash out the vocal. But this is how you would fix that on reverb.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you.
Delay is off. I'm just listening to the reverb. Let's listen in context with the mix.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you that. Well, how am I gonna do?
I'm gonna mute it on and off.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you that I love you.
So that's very subtle. I'm not trying to go crazy on this song. This particular song, it's a country song. I don't need to have crazy. I'm not going for crazy reverbs, crazy delays. So I'm just trying to find some space, just a little ambient stuff that you might not even hear if you're the average listener, but you feel it more than you hear it. So that would be a good setting for the reverb. I wouldn't probably go more than that.
Well, how am I gonna do?
Just makes it kind of sit in the mix a little bit more and work with the instruments. We can add the delay back in and see how well it works together. I'm gonna solo it and see.
Well, how am I? Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you.
That's pretty nice.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you that I love you, baby. I need.
I'm gonna mute the verb and see if we lose anything.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you that I love you, baby. I need you back in.
See, when I mute that, the vocal comes forward a little bit, and it still has that delay on there. Now, this is a subjective decision, okay? What I'm doing right now may not be what you like. You can add more reverb, more delay, have delay throws, reverb throws, have the vocal dry, not have anything on there. It's up to you. Only have reverb on certain spots. You can ride these reverbs later, meaning when, say that you want the verses more dry, and then when the chorus kicks in, you can have the reverb turn up, which is things we can do later on when we get to the end.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you that I love you, baby. I need you back in my life.
I'm just gonna have the reverb in there very subtly, very subtle. I don't want it to push that vocal too far back.
Well, how am I gonna do that?
I'm gonna leave it right there for now, okay?
Well, how am I gonna?
Now, like I said, we gotta periodically check our master bus processing, meaning our virtual console collections, our compressor, and make sure we're not overloading any of these, and adjust if we are.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell
compressor's working a little too much for. I don't want it to go to 2. Just stay around 1 dB of gain reduction.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need
Tape machine.
Well, how am I gonna do that? I need to tell you that I love you.
All right, guys, that's it for vocal reverb. I think we're going to start moving on to EQing and compressing the guitars and lead instruments. We have a steel, acoustics, electric guitars, and fiddle. So let's move on to those, or one of those, in the next video. And I'll see you on the next one. So subscribe, comment if you like. If you have any questions, I'll answer them as fast as I can. You can download the free audio tracks below this video or on the link at the end of this video. I'll provide that. And that way you can download them. They're just audio WAV files. They'll import directly into any DAW that you work on. If you're not working in Pro Tools, don't worry. It'll import into your DAW and line up perfectly. You can mix along with me or mix on your own. Try to beat me. I want you to beat my mix. And you can get a free EQ book, or EQ chart, I'm sorry, and a free ebook that will help you answer a lot of questions and help optimize your home studio. And the EQ chart is cool. It just gives you starting points for a lot of common instruments, where you can boost for certain things, where you can cut for certain things. The ballpark figure, it's just a starting point. And a lot of people have found that very helpful. So go get that. We'll see you on the next video. Scott from therecordingsolution.com.